welcome back to Treehouse Garden. It's Kimberly here. I have two great guests joining me today. One is a young sous chef that's going to be off the camera, and she's here with her grandma, Pat. Pat is the administrator of the Lincoln Community Facebook page and has a garden of her own. She's brought some garden goodies today. You might also know her from Tess's Kitchen in Grass Valley, where she's a cooking instructor. So today, let me introduce you to Pat, and she's going to tell you what we're making.
Hello everyone. Today we made pasta because I wanted to see how this wonderful Philips pasta maker works. It's so simple to use, and you have a batch of pasta in 10 minutes, all kneaded and rolled out and ready to go. And we made these beautiful penne pasta and some angel hair, and we cooked a dish of fettuccine with basil right in the pasta dough, and a simple little sauce with these beautiful sun gold tomatoes that we just cooked till they burst with a little garlic and basil and tossed with the pasta and a little lemon zest. A very nice, light, summery pasta dish.
I did learn a really good tip today about garlic. So Pat, can you share that? Something I learned.
Yes, garlic, most people don't know, has two chemicals in it that when they're combined, they cause a bitterness. So you don't want to smash your garlic, because that makes the chemicals come together and puts a bitterness in the garlic. You always want to slice and chop your garlic and then cover it with a little olive oil to keep it from oxidizing until you use it.
Super great tip. All right guys, so join us today as we go over the steps on how to make pasta with the Philips pasta machine and sauce with our garden goodies. Before we start cooking, Juniper and I head to the hen house to gather some fresh eggs to make our pasta. She was a little bit scared at first of the chickens and commented on how warm the eggs were since they were just laid. Juniper is now snipping some fresh basil. I like to sprinkle my herb seeds underneath my plants in the garden. They grow well underneath tomatoes and peppers and eggplant. Those plants actually shade the herbs so they don't bolt in the summer. We are going to make our pasta mixture now. For this recipe, we are using 250 ounces of flour. I'm using white flour. We're going to mince up about 1/4 cup of basil that we've washed and prepared. That basil is going to go right into the flour mixture, and then we're going to measure out 1 egg and a little extra water until we reach 95 ounces of liquid. In goes the flour inside the Philips pasta maker with the basil, and then we're going to pour in the water and egg, and we're going to set it to start. A few minutes later, the pasta starts coming out all beautifully speckled with that green basil in there, and we just cut it to the size we want to eat it in the pasta. Over medium heat, Pat heated up 2 tablespoons of salted butter and some light olive oil. She then added our cherry tomatoes that were picked fresh this morning. Give them a little shake around and start to warm them up so they start to burst and to make our sauce. Into the sauce, she's going to put in about a cup of peas that she harvested in the winter and had saved in the freezer. She's going to give those cherry tomatoes just a gentle little push to start to get them to force open and burst to make the sauce. Into the sauce, as it gets cooking, we're going to add some salt and some black pepper to taste. And again, this is heating on about medium heat, and it's been about 3 or 4 minutes at this point. Our very simple pasta sauce is coming together. Juniper's going to push on those cherry tomatoes and get the last ones to burst, giving the liquid to make the sauce. We're going to add the juice of 1 lemon. Give it a little heat up, and then lastly we're going to add 2 garlic cloves that we minced, as well as the lemon zest from the lemon that we juiced. And voila, it's time to check on the pasta. We cooked the pasta for about 5 minutes until it was al dente. These are fettuccine noodles, so they're a little bit thicker. We're going to put the noodles directly in the sauce, and that pasta liquid actually has all the ingredients come together and bind and stick to the pasta. And voila! Well everyone, the dishes are clean. Pat and her granddaughter Juniper, who is an incoming 6th grader who filmed most of this video today. Thank you, Juniper. Cool name. Good job. Thank you for joining us. We had a great, light, simple, yummy summer dish that was very few ingredients. Of course, we used my Philips pasta machine, which I swear by, but you can always buy pasta in the refrigerated section of your grocery store. Use dried. the ingredients, the fresh ones from the garden, are what count. So if you try the recipes, let us know what you think. Thank you again for joining me at the Treehouse Garden, and don't forget to seed the day.